Okay, so we just finished x plus 4y is less than 24. Let's go to the next question. 29, what is the slope of the line? I need 2 friendly points. All right, 0, -7 is one of them. And then, that's not a friendly point. Dang, where's another friendly point? Hold on, let me zoom in. 0, -7. Oh, boom, right here. 5, -1. All right, Desmos, let it work its magic. -7, 0, 1, 5. 6/5 and -7. Y equals 6/5 x minus 7. Is that a positive 6/5? Yes, it is. So 6/5 is my slope here. Okay, another one, same exact deal. X plus 2y is greater than 6, so not the exact same deal, but similar deals. 30. X plus 2y is greater than 6. I must get rid of x from both sides, minus x, minus x. 2y is greater than -x plus 6. Remember, these cannot go together. This is not 5x. This is not -7x. They are two separate entities. This is a variable. This is a constant. They must stay separated by an operator. Then I divide by 2 everywhere. Y is greater than, this is a 1. This is -1/2 x plus half of 6 is 3. So then that's my y-intercept, and then I must go down 1 and to the right 2. I must have a dotted line, and I shade above for this one. So start at 0, 3. Zero, 1, 2, 3. Plot your point. Go down 1 to the right 2. 1, 2. Plot your point. Notice you got to make 2 movements most of the time before you plot a point. Okay. Dotted line. There's my dotted line. Shade above. Got it. All right. This one is evaluating a function. It says f of x. This does not say f times x. This does not say fx. F of x equals 3 times the quantity of 5 plus x squared. So just go straight to Desmos. F of x equals 3 parentheses 5 plus x close parentheses. Excuse me, if you don't know where the square is, you can hit Shift and 6 on your keyboard, and then 2. There's your square. Now, let's get rid of some of these. There we go. And then I want to evaluate f of 6. That means I'm taking out x and I'm putting in 6. It replaces it for me. So this is 5 plus 6, which is 11. 11 times 3, 11 squared would be 121, and then 3 times 121 would give us 363. So the answer here is 363. This is all we need to do. Desmos did it for me nicely and quickly. 363. Save. Jim opens a new savings account with the money he got for his birthday. How much money does he have for his birthday? $120. Over the next few weeks, Jim will add the money he earns from his job at Bill's Burgers to his savings. The amount of money Jim adds depends on how many hours he works. That's typically how life is. The more you work, the more you get paid at your job. So we start at 0, 120. That means before he starts working, he's got $120. Hours, money. Before he starts working, he has $120. Okay? Then, after he works, let's find a friendly point. Boom, right here. After he works 40 hours, which is the whole work week, he will have $600. So 40 and 600 are my other coordinate pair. Guess what I'm about to do? Take these to Desmos and interpret the slope and the y-intercept. I've already interpreted the y-intercept. That just means how much he starts with. But I need to know how much he gets per hour. Let's see. 600, 120, 0, 40. Why are we not typing this in the Desmos while we're sitting here with me too? You're watching me get better at math. Best way to get better at is to do it too. $12 per hour. Y equals 12x plus 120. Jim put $120 into his savings and he will add $12 for each hour. Okay? Dollars per hour. That's the rate that we have to know. I have to understand. Graph this inequality. Another inequality where I have to solve for what letter? Y. 2x minus y is less than or equal to -1. Okay, I've got a negative y here, which means my sign is going to do what? Flip. Okay. We can go ahead and flip it now. You can flip it at the beginning. You can flip it at the end, as long as you don't flip it twice. You only flip it once. So, 2x minus y is now greater than or equal to -1. I won't have to flip anymore. I do need to subtract 2x from both sides. This is -y is greater than or equal to, remember this can't go together. This is not -3x. This is not 1x. They stay apart. This is -2x minus 1. Then divide by -1, divide by -1, divide by -1, because there's a -1 here in front of this y. Y is greater than or equal to, because I've already flipped my sign when I divided by my negative. These cancel out. 2 divided by 1 is just 2x. And then these cancel out as well. 1 divided by 1 is a +1, or -1 divided by -1. You can always check with Desmos if you don't trust me. -2 divided by -1 is a +2. -1 divided by -1 is a +1. Oopsies, I'm not too far. Okay, let's graph. Start with the point 0, 1, because that is my y-intercept. Then I rise according to my slope, 2, and I run. There is an invisible 1 underneath here. If I were to make 2 a fraction and I don't want to change its value, 2 divided by 1 still equals 2, but I need to see the run. How far am I running? Okay, if I don't see a number there, I'm going to assume it's 0, right? All right, let's go do it. Y equals 2x plus 1. If I'm not sure of what points to put on my graph, I can also type this in Desmos as an equation and then click on my gear and get some points, 0, 1, and 1, 3. That's if I have a hard time with the rise and the run. All right, so 0, 1, and 1, 3. And then I'm shading above, and it's solid. Above is over here. Keep the line solid. I'm good to go. Save. Question 34. What is the slope of this line? My favorite question. What is slope? 0, 0, and 2, 5. I bet you the slope is 5/2. 0, 0, 2, 5. Let's check what does most. 5/2 is 2.5. 0, 0, 2, 5. 2.5. Let's look at it as a fraction. 2.5 is the same as 5/2. Because you're taking y and you're dividing by x. What number is this? 34?
I can use that card.
Okay. Back to what I was saying. The slope is 5/2. They don't want the decimal 2.5 because it verbalizes to write as a fraction. 5/2. Question 35, another function, vertical line test. Which one only crosses through my vertical line once? It's going to be this guy, because that passes twice, once, twice, once, twice, once. Ooh, I need to draw another vertical line. There it goes, twice. Save. Okay, question 8x plus 10y. Oh, that's not the question. It's question 36. I don't know how I lost count, but question numbers don't matter. The numbers and the answers do. 8x plus 10y equals 3, and negative 4x plus 11y equals negative 14. So I have to see how many solutions there are. I need to look at their slope and their y-intercept. So subtract 8x from both sides. 10y comes down, and the 8 is now its opposite, and it's on the other side. Negative 8x plus 3. Divide by 10, divide by 10, divide by 10. Y equals negative 8/10. Oop, gotta go to Desmos to check to see if I'm simplifying that properly. Clear. Negative 8/10. It should be 4/5, but negative. Negative 4/5 x plus 3/10 is the simplified version because 3 is prime. Here, I am adding 4x to both sides. Add 4x, add 4x. 11y equals a positive 4x. Now it's the opposite and it's over here. Minus 14. Keep that sign there. Please don't lose the signs in front of these numbers. Then divide by 11 unless it's positive. Y equals 4/11 x minus 14/11. They have different slopes, which means they are not parallel. They will cross somewhere. And they have different y-intercepts. Different y-intercepts. So they will have one solution. They may only cross once because they're not curved lines. These are straight linear relationships. One solution. Question 37. Solve the system by graphing. Oh, yay, my favorite thing. So let's start with the y-intercept here. This is 0, negative 1. Let's grab the color. 0, negative 1. My slope tells me to go down 1 and over 3. Down 1 over 3. Oops, I didn't go down 1. There we go. It should be diagonal. Now I need a straight, solid line. Excuse me, all of the lines are straight. And then I must shade above. I'll do the shading in a second. Here, I need to start at 0, negative 2. And then my rise is 4, my run is 1. Up 1, 2, 3, 4, run 1. Solid line, shade below. Hold on, I'm about to go to do this in the next video.